Friday, UB family. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Fridays on the Lawn, your favorite university show. And as always, we are coming to you live from our Belmopan campus at the University of Leeds. Today we have an exciting, beautiful lineup of events and activities as we get ready to lean into our Christmas break. So on the sofa, on the lawn today, it is with great privilege that I introduce our athletes who are, as a matter of fact, the 2025 ATLIB volleyball male national champs. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Kelsey is no stranger to us. Tell us, Kelsey, how much effort did this win take? I know we're coming after a 3 years hiatus from the championship. I know SJC has been victorious over the past 3 years. What has it taken the University of Belize to bring home this beautiful trophy?
Well, Ms. Yma, to be honest, you said how much effort did it take? A lot. This is, like you said, a 3-year hiatus. So it's been a 3-year rebuild. We started in 2022. That was when we came back from COVID. You know, at that point we were rebuilding, so we didn't have any resources, any funding, no scholarships. And we just tried, put our best foot out there, and we still walked away with second. 2023, same thing. We got some scholarships, got some effort, but with all programs as you rebuild, it's always tough to match up against a well-established team, which is SJC, and shout out to them. That program is an excellent volleyball program. 2024, almost there, 2 points shy, you know, but finally the boys were ready. We have some seniors with us today, so these guys wanted to win, to go out with a bang, you know. And we have to shout out to Christian Castillo. He has been with us. He's the lone soldier. I was looking at the pictures, the lone soldier from 2022 straight through. Yeah, so big up Chris. He played a great role, and everybody said they'll do it for Uncle, right? They'll do it for Uncle Chris. Yeah.
Wonderful. Guys, go ahead. Maybe, Jamin, we could hear from you. Tell us your name, what is your area of study, and what position you play on the team.
My name is Yma Casey. I'm currently doing a bachelor's in chemistry. I'm from the Faculty of Science and Technology, and my position on the male varsity team is the center. I'm the tactician, the brains of the team. You know?
I like that, because oftentimes you would not necessarily look at somebody outside of the discipline, would not look at the center and say, oh, you know, that's the guy. But
yeah,
you, as you said, you're the brain of things. Tell us, what would have been the moment for you last weekend on that court? I wasn't able to attend, unfortunately.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Dr. Koyar was right there, just sending me updates every minute, you know, every second. It was nail-bite. It was very traumatic for me to be honest with you. But tell me, what would have been the play for you in that?
There were multiple plays that I just felt so in tune with my team. But to be specific, it was our first game against SJC. We were in the second set. We had a very big gap on them, and it was just, we were so in the moment, in the zone. We drowned out all the noise from crowd. We didn't worry about what SJC was doing on their side. We weren't even getting comfortable, like in that place whereby if you're up so many points, you just say, like, all right, let's take my foot off the gas, but we did not. And just to be in that moment with my team, it felt so amazing, felt so good, because the amount of hard work we put in just to be here on that court in that moment was just so amazing. And yeah, that was for me the most amazing thing. You know, I wouldn't say it was just one play that really, shook me to my core and had me in awe. It was just the whole moment after moment that just was amazing for me. I don't know what my teammate Ernesto has to say about that. Let's hear this.
Hi, good morning. Well, it's a pleasure to be here once more on Fridays on the Lawn. This might be my last Fridays on the lawn with you, Ms. Yma. So no, so
Tell us why.
well, this is my last year. I'm a senior. I'll be finishing this semester probably with my bachelor's in marketing. It was a pleasure pursuing my degree here at the University of Belize with an athletic scholarship. So per se, so now let's talk about Saturday. So being a senior, I was also captain of the team this year.
Oh, really?
So I had to I took the leadership for the team this year and played. Well, I have to congratulate the entire team because we all played, we all wanted it. You know, at the beginning I was quite shaky, quite nervous, but we had the first game, which I believe was a championship game. You know,
That was the chief.
against Johns.
Oh, okay.
You know, they won us 3 years back to back when we believe we had it, but we fell short. So this year we came in hard. You know, the game started, I was shaky. So the first players came in, Jamian is the brains, like he said, but without the passing, the brains cannot function. So
That is true.
so I got my first two pass straight to the center, and from there my head was in the game. I was in my zone, in my moment, and took control of the game, and that was it.
I can certainly appreciate that. I mean, I can only imagine as a fan looking on and you're looking at the game and everybody has an opinion. Everybody is saying, do that, especially when you're losing.
Yeah.
And I can only think about the nerves that you guys have to operate and how does that work? I mean, of course, experience, exposure, but how do you maintain that level of nerves?
Well, personally, to maintain the level of nerves, even before the game start, I try to get warm, try to get in my zone, you know, warming up by myself, and then bringing the team along. But then you might start nervous at the beginning of the game, but like once you get in a few plays, that's when the nerves gone. You said like, we're in the game now, we have to work together, team chemistry, just brought it together, you know, and played our game. We played the Black Jaguars volleyball.
And I'm so proud. I'm so sad that I missed that opportunity, but I'm looking forward to next year, no doubt. Any final words maybe to upcoming volleyball players who are in high school or starting to get room to say, you know, I want to come, maybe try out to get an athletic scholarship? What would be some solid advice to a male, a female who has talent and might want to pursue their education by way of an athletic scholarship?
Well, we have started the legacy, so we want to continue it. So a word of advice, like people who are talented and who have the academics out there, come and try out, you know, the university, open their hands to you. We have tryouts and the program is a friendly program, you know, so if you have the potential, you're more than willing to get a scholarship, you can qualify. So I believe we can continue on with
Excellent.
skills.
Yeah, just to add, and I think I say this every time I come on, we do have open tryouts, but if you're not selected at the open tryout, that doesn't mean your run is over. I encourage everybody to make sure that you have applied to the University of Belize by the time trials come around, because it's in June, July, so be proactive. So we love to hear, I've already applied, because that means your foot is in the door, you really are interested in being in school. And like I said, if you're not selected, you don't make the first cut, our volleyball coach has his selection process down to a T, and he does have some open spots to fill this season. Yeah. But just because you don't make it that first cut, that doesn't mean your athletic story is over here at UB. I encourage you to join still, see if you can figure out how to get yourself in UB. Come to our practices, become a part of the program, because it's not the team that wins, it's the program that wins. So become a part of the program, get your work in, and just like these guys, they didn't start on the starting six, they worked their way on. And that is how it works here, right? That's the beauty and the uniqueness of the Black Jaguar program.
I love it because, again, it translates into real life. That's how life works, right? You're not going to, some people are fortunate, and if they have the luck,
Yeah,
they're going to start there.
Right.
But for the most of us, we need to work to where we need to be.
Right.
So I love that discipline, that sense of direction. Jimin?
Well, for anybody who is in high school watching this right now, I say come out and try out, be a part of the Black Jaguar team. If you consider yourself an athlete who is willing to learn, coachable, and ready to take yourself to the next level. I'm not talking about high school, I'm talking about higher than high school. I encourage you to come on and be a part of the Deep Athletic Scholarship, or not just come and enjoy the program and its benefits, because our coach, not only does he give you the advice to keep on going, but it's advice that you can take further than off the court. And if you have that dream as an athlete to just keep on growing in the sport that you love, whether it be basketball, volleyball, football, and if you're willing to put in the time, the extra sessions, just so that you can improve your game, here at UB is where you can do it, right? We encourage everybody who is doing volleyball right now, just starting, maybe you're in the early stages of trying to master the fundamentals, but I can say this to you, here at UB, the encouragement of mastering the fundamentals is so crucial, because it's like those pro players in the NBA. They master the fundamentals until they can't get it wrong. All right, so yeah, that's my advice to those out there who are willing and wanting to be a part of the Black Jaguar family. As you have seen over the years, that we strive at athletic excellence, but also academic excellence as athletes. So yeah, that's me. That's my
Congratulations, guys. I have to end this segment by saying, I started off by saying that this was definitely going to be an exciting, thrilling, entertaining show. But I cannot say that without saying this is in fact a very bittersweet moment for us, because our dearest Kelsey is in fact going along. And I'm so sorry, girls. I don't want to put you on the spot, but we cannot allow you to without giving you your vote. So on behalf of the university, we thank you for your dedication, your passion. I pray that whoever will try to fill your shoes, that they will do at least half of what you have done. So best wishes as you make your way into a very bright and promising future. We're getting teary over here, guys. But that is the love. That is what we share when we work so well together. We have such great chemistry, and we support each other here at the University of Belize. Don't move up. We're going to lift your spirits at because up next we have Alex and the Steel Band, because guess what? We're having a concert this weekend. UB Steel and UB Chorale. Right back.
Yes, my name is Joaquin Magaña. I'm from the Science Department, Natural Resource Management Program. And today we're here, we're having a workshop for lecturers and also for students, and it's geared towards environmental economics. So pretty much what we are trying to teach and encourage our students is to know that resources are there, and we should learn to make good use of our resources, and be at the same time be able to move ahead, develop the country, and ensure that the economy of the country improves through the sustainable use of the natural resources.
So my name is Tara Scarborough. I'm currently working at Coastal Zone Management Authority and Institute as the Chief Resilience Officer for the Strategy for Reef Resilience in Belize. I recently did a course at Stanford through the CSF team on environmental economics. This was sort of like a crash course, 2 weeks course. And I came to UB intending to impart some of that knowledge that I learned in environmental economics and natural resource economics and fish bioeconomics to students here as well. So that was the overall intention today, and I believe it went really well. We did several exercises and quizzes throughout the day to test students' knowledge, and everyone did extremely well. Generally, coming from an MBio and bio background like I did, I graduated with an associate's in marine biology and a bachelor's in biology from the University of Belize. Economics is something we often don't consider, especially if you're in the field of conservation. your aim is always to think from the heart and you don't often consider economics, which plays a vital role. So I'm hoping that doing a course like this and imparting this knowledge will have people in these fields starting to think about economics in natural resources and natural resource management.
Okay, hi, my name is Ashira. I am a student in the bachelor's program of natural resource management. The reason why I took this course was also during the semester I took the environmental economic course, and for that reason I took today's session because I wanted to learn more. And I think today's session was really great because I got to apply the skills that was learned during this semester, as well as applying, seeing different real life scenarios, and also like getting the chance to partake in the different practical and activity today was really amazing and great.
Welcome back to our second segment of Fridays on the Lawn. If you missed us just a little while ago, have no fear, because you can catch us on YouTube. And of course, this video is going to be made available via our Facebook platform. So a little while ago, we were talking about celebrations and the victory of our UV male Black Jaguars volleyball team, bringing back home that big, beautiful trophy to our Belmopan campus. Congrats again to them, and of course to Kelsey, our dearest Kelsey, who we know is moving along. And so I promised that our second segment would be a little bit more uplifting, and that's because I think anything that speaks to an opportunity for higher education is going to uplift anybody's mood. And so I want to introduce, of course, this is your second time on the lawn with us. How are you?
I am doing excellent. I'm excited to share with the students the scholarship opportunity that exists for Bailey Stock University in Poland.
And this is under the Erasmus, Scholarship opportunity.
Yes.
So what is this scholarship all about?
Well, if you ever wanted to travel and become an education tourist, this is the opportunity for you. You get to take a course that's within your course sequence, and you get to travel to Poland. Now, this European country, I believe, is very exciting. It's very well, let me not spill the beans. You are going to apply and you're going to experience Poland for yourself. And there's some easy things that we need to do to get our students there. And of course, the Office of the Student Services is here to help you through that process, so you're welcome to come to that and learn more.
So off the bat, because I know our students are going to be tuned in and might be interested. Who qualifies? Who does not qualify?
Okay, so 3 things. You need to have a passport. Basic. You need to have a passport. Secondly, now, some might look at it as a difficulty, but every good thing comes with a little bit of sacrifice and challenge. So the second thing is that you want to be able to travel to Panama to get your to get your visa to be able to travel to Poland, and that comes with a little support. So you're not alone in this. And thirdly, I won't say prefer, but it would be preferable that the students are in the science field, but it's open to anyone. The course, the link is right there. If it happens to fall inside of your sequence, go talk to your chair and have them advise you so they know that this is something that you can do, because it's not limited to one group of students. It's open to all our students on all campuses.
And so this is a semester abroad, correct?
This is a semester abroad.
Everything paid for. What out of pocket would you say would be required?
So initially, the visa, the travel to Panama. But here's the good part of it. When you arrive to Poland, having been successful, you are reimbursed for your travel costs, up to 1,500 euros. So that's quite a bit of the funds that you get to Poland. And the monthly stipend is $800, which translates to about a little under $2,000 release now. Looking at the lifestyle in Poland, that's something that is doable, and you get to travel and look around the area. You're able to have a little extra change in your pocket. So if it's going to offset the initial cost that you have, so not to worry. You'll spend a little, but you'll get a priceless experience, and that's what
I can imagine. I wanted to follow up with a very timely question. Deadline, first of all, deadline, and information. If there's a student or two that wants support, how do they contact you? And most importantly, deadline.
The deadline is December 15th, and that's the initial deadline for internal selection. So when you go to the link, and students, I'm going to get on your nerves because I'm sending you an email every day so you can see this. And we have the support of marketing.
Right.
So today I'm sending you another email to remind you to get on this. Try to get this scholarship and try to have some experiences that are beyond being here on campus, because it's really worth it. So the first deadline is December 15th. There's an internal selection, but all of your applications, go to the link that I'm sending you again today. Go to the link, look at the catalog, look at the link for the university, and also follow along with your application. You will send those applications to the university and to us. And if you need any other additional information, come to my office, knock on my door, and typically the door is open, so you can just walk in.
Sounds easy to me. I can't add to the value of what these opportunities can do for a young student. Never travel. And I've spoken with several of our students who have really capitalized on these opportunities. When they return to UB, it's with a different perspective.
Right.
I mean, the level of exposure and, more importantly, the networking that you gain from this semester abroad is unbelievable. I really wish that we had this back in the day.
And it's also a travel bug.
Hello.
As soon as you get out there and you say, oh my goodness, this is what's happening here, guys, this is just one of the scholarships that are offered here. So look out for the other ones. Make sure that you make sure that you're looking on our Facebook page. Make sure that you're paying attention to your emails, because as soon as these come out, we usually have a short deadline, so get on it. If you're not successful this time around, try again. If you don't have your passport, get it ready.
Right.
If you don't have the money, apply for a student scholarship, because those are open as well. So
Right.
please make
I
sure.
want, because I have you now, I want to end up just by asking, yesterday we had a really exciting event here. Tell us a little bit about that. I think it falls hand in hand almost.
Right. So traveling to Poland is not where it ends. We also have new opportunities with the Education USA office that's open just below our library. That office is about getting you all the information that you need if you are interested in traveling to the United States of America to go to school. So the office is going to help you to find information about the universities that are available, how to go about to get your visa, how to go about to get the requirements for those schools. And we are being supported by the United States Embassy. So if you want to travel, if you want to become an educational tourist, go to that place.
For sure.
Come to my office.
The important thing that I think I want to get out there to the public, the Education USA Center is not solely for the University of Belize
Right.
students. If you are a student at any tertiary institution, high school perhaps, I mean, you never know, then you want to make your way over to our Belmopan campus and just start the process of inquiring and start to put things in place. You said something just now about a passport. I don't think that we understand the importance of having that travel document. Not just for education, but I mean, you never know what type of emergency you might end up in.
Or opportunity.
Or an opportunity like this, and then there's no passport, right? Any final words?
Guys, I implore you to check your emails. Sometimes some surprises are in there that you might just overlook. There are so many things happening on campus and so much opportunities. When the door knocks, open it and get there.
For sure. As always, thank you so much, Ms. Smith. I'm still waiting for our collaboration on that art
It's
project.
going to happen. It's going to happen. And I want you guys to look out for the changes that are going to happen in the cafeteria. We're going to warm up the space, and we invite you to come over when school reopens so that you can enjoy what
So 2026 is definitely going to be a lot of things happening.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, this is our final break. When we come back, we're ending the show with UB Steel and the UB Chorale. If you're not in the Christmas festive mood after this segment, I tell you it's going to be hot. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is a long-standing relationship built within the last 2 to 3 years with the University of Delhi, specifically the School of Medicine, that started working with the Dean, Dr. Johnson, and her staff here, President, there was discussion with the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education, firstly for the establishment of the school. So, a long-standing relationship now. One of the things now in the practice of medicine and to encourage students to enroll in your institution, when we put together the documentation and conceptualization of the school, we also said at the time that we wanted to be an accredited medical school. So apart from having a curriculum that has been prepared and that has been approved, we're at the stage now of completing the database, the ConnectUSA database, to ensure that when that is submitted, it is looked at favorably after it has been assessed. So the University of Delhi School of Medicine will be an accredited medical school. And that's in keeping with the current trend in the delivery of medical education. For a country as a university to train doctors that are relevant, that are capable to practice medicine at the highest level, we have to ensure that the program reaches a minimum standard, and that is the standard that is designed in the ConnectUSA document. And so part of this visit is an ongoing visit. As I said, this is my third visit here, but we've had conversations online. So it's a continuous engagement that we've had within the last 2-3 years, so as to ensure that the School of University of Delhi School of Medicine gets all of the support that it needs.
Professor Cummings is regionally esteemed as a medical educator and former dean of the University of Guyana Medical School, and also now the current Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana. He has been with us from the very beginning, from the inception of the medical school in its current form. And his presence is part of the process that we have undertaken to become accredited. Every time he visits, it's like a mini visit from an accreditation body, in the sense that he takes us through the rigors of that process. And so the very quick visit that we had with him was another step in the ladder to accreditation.
Thanks for joining us back, guys. We are here on the lawn. I started the show this morning by telling you I had some exciting news and entertainment waiting for you, and I am not lying. Welcome, members from our UB Chorale and UB Steel. I want to start off the question with the lead coordinator / I don't know how many of the titles you have. Alex, tell us about the inspiration behind this Christmas. Is it a concert we're looking at?
Yes, so this is it's going to be the first installment of Hopefully Many. The UB Chorale and Steel present carols and rhythms. And the purpose behind it, there's a couple different things behind it. One is that the members of both groups have been putting in a lot of work over the past several months, and it's an opportunity for them to showcase to the UB community as well as the broader Belmopan community and broader Belizean community, if people could make the trip, to showcase, all the hard work that they've been putting in and just how amazing they sound. And the other purpose is as a fundraiser for the groups, because the operation of these ensembles carry, certain expenses, maintenance and that sort of thing. So we're, trying to raise some funds to kind of, deter the amount of expenses that fall on the institution.
Right. Sounds wonderful. I love it because it really helps us to kick the season off. And it's not just steel, it's singing. And I don't know who are the singers here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Yma Bennett. I'm a soprano.
I only hear any words there, no soprano, alto. I don't know nothing about anything. So we'll have to ask them to give a little demonstration of what the soprano and the alto.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, my name is Ishan and I'm an alto.
My name is Kelsey Guzman and I am a tenor player in UB Steel.
Worse.
Good morning. My name is James Faber, and I am the percussionist of UB Steel.
Awesome. Now, guys, I have to say I'm witness here every week. You hear those pans beating, and I oftentimes pass and I see a dedicated number of students just to practice. What has it taken thus far? And I'll start with the panners here for you to be a part. This is a commitment, no doubt, right? Of time, of skill, of so many other things. What has it taken so far for you guys to stand the long journey? Sacrifices, I'm pretty sure you had to make.
Yes, it's a lot of dedication and time and effort. I have a drum set at home I usually go home and practice on, and even sometimes when you come together it's different. But being with the other band members is very fun, and all the personalities come together to make UB Steel, right?
And I want to say James, not give away the mic yet, because James is a perfect example of when I say UB as a community. James is one of our own, went through UB, and now working at UB.
That's right, ICT.
And now not just that, but continuing to give of service, and has joined the UB Steel. How does that feel? You're almost like Superman.
Honestly, it's an honor. It's an honor doing all of this for UB, so I can show I'm a product of UB and show my skill as well.
Excellence. Next, Cassie.
Okay, so I think UB Steel is a very good group to join while being a student because you get to explore and you get to meet other people, right?
And travel.
And
perform on the national stage all across.
Yes.
Right? And eat. James said and eat.
And even if you haven't even knocked upon yet, they'll invite you with their open arms, with their warmness. And they'll help you, they'll guide you along the way. So I guess UB Steel is a very good place to start if you're really interested in music and you have that passion, you should give
and I want to say also, and I don't give too much of people business, but I have to, tell people getting a roses before whatever. But Cassie also supports the unit for quite a little time because she's a photographer as well, correct?
Of course, yes.
So we have such creative energy here on campus. You want to give them your IG handle so they can take a look at
Yes.
So
My name is Kelsey Guzman. My Instagram name is at Webbs Photography BZ, WEBBS Photography BZ. I focus on automotive photography. That's my passion, but I also do portraits, I do weddings, I do all sorts of stuff, and that's something that I hold very deep in my heart.
Are you still running the photography club?
Yes.
Okay.
I also established a photography club almost over a year back, photography and videography club at UB. So anyone who is interested in joining, they can do so.
Thank you. Pass the mic right down. We're getting to the exciting part. The alto and soprano. Tell me, what has the experience been? Were you guys born singers? You know, some people just are naturally talented. Pull a mic and put. Then there are others like me. We're singing TikTok. Sing in the shower only. Tell me, how long have you been singing?
I'm not sure at what age, but I'd say maybe around like 6. I've come from a very musical family, so
Okay.
yeah,
So from 6.
I guess more or less.
Wow, that's amazing. And what has the journey been like so far?
I love music. I grew up around a lot of music. I recently just started learning guitar a little, so it's just been a really fun journey. I'm really grateful for Alex and all the knowledge that he's imparting us as a group. Yeah.
And or alto. So alto that the high no one or the
No, soprano. That's soprano. I'm soprano. That alto is a lower range for a woman.
Okay.
Yes. And my experience, I have always loved singing, but I've never had training. And with the UB choir, the chorale, we get a lot of guidance, and it's a beautiful community to be a part of. For me, the only time when I miss if I sick bad, and I think for me, I've always loved music. I've always loved singing. I've been a part of like little church choirs here and there. But otherwise, this is the most prestigious musical path that I've taken. And I will say that the first time that I went on the stage to sing with the UB choir was magical for me. I never really thought about singing to earn, and I've done that this year, and I feel really good.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's right. Alex, tell me a little bit. Why should we come to this concert? First of all, where do we go to attend the concert? How much money we have to pay? And will you have drinks, eats? Tell us about it.
All right, so it will be at 6 p.m. on Saturday, December 6th. That is tomorrow. At the Jaguar Auditorium here on the UB Belmopan campus. And why should people attend? Because it's going to be a magical combination of steel pan and voice. And in terms of repertoire, we'll be performing both religious and secular classics, as well as, some cultural Belizean, Brockdown, Brahms.
I was just about to say, I don't hear nothing about Brahma, Brockdown. What is a Christmas show without that?
Precisely. And one of the things that I find to be particularly amazing, and a lot of people don't know this, but the steel pan is the only acoustic musical instrument to have been invented in the last 100 years, which makes it the youngest musical instrument on planet Earth. And you know what the oldest instrument on planet Earth is? The voice. So you come to this concert and you'll be hearing all of these wonderful Christmas songs to put you in the Christmas spirit. And it will be performed by the combination of the oldest instrument in the world and the youngest instrument in the world.
Oh, man, I need you on my team. That was a great pitch. Oh, my gosh, I'm excited. I cannot wait. And I'm even more excited because you promised that we're going to hear only 1, 2.
Yes.
Only 1 or 1 and 2? Because you don't want to give too much away, right?
Exactly. The key is to always leave them wanting more.
I agree. So let's get ready for that. We are going to give you some time to quickly set up, and then we will. I want to before I end off, though, say something is in my mind. I won't lie. I went to Eden of the Arts. You guys were there performing a beautiful rendition of which song was that? Baba, yes. Cool seed I experienced, and I was just moved. But beyond that, there was a promo I was working on for you for Valentine's, and it was a rendition of Waiting in Vain. I was sold at that point. I low-key played that thing over and over, and it was so beautiful. So I know that we're in for a treat tomorrow night. Did you say how much money it's going to cost to get in?
I did not. So it is a small fee of $20 general and $15 for students and children.
Okay. So I guess you'll have to bring your student ID.
Yes. And tickets are available for pre-purchase. They are available at the FEA office, and they're also available. You could get them from any of the Chorale or Steel members.
All right, guys. So stay with us when we come back. UB Steel and UB Chorale. It's all about our Christmas show, which takes place tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We'll be right back.
This is the UB Steel and the UB Choir singing Angels We Have Heard on High.
UB Steel and UB Chorale. That's it for our final show for this week. Remember, want to hear more beautiful songs and beautiful puns? Join us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Jaguar Auditorium. That's it for Fridays on the Lawn. Don't forget to follow us Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks for joining, guys. We have one final show next week, Friday.